Everett De Morier is an award-winning author, novelist, playwright, screenwriter, and keynote speaker. On September 1st, the day in the novel 33 Cecils that the characters died, a man visited the Belmar pub to toast the characters from the novel he loved. Since then, September 1st is 33 Cecils Day and is celebrated in Binghamton, New York.
Hi, this is Everett De Morier, and I wanted to make this video for a few reasons. So here's a story. So a man walks into a bar, orders 3 beers, decides to have 2. That happens in a novel called 33 Cecils. Only 2 years ago, that happened in real life. In the bar that novel is set in, the Belmar, this man named Mike Pedley walked in. It was the 30th anniversary of the events that happened in that book. We didn't even remember it. But the novel was so important to this gentleman that he traveled to have 2 beers in that bar on that day, September 1st. The publisher was so impressed. I was so taken back, and the owners of the Belmar and the people decided to make an event out of it. So with this happened on September 1st, we decided to make an event on it. 33 Cecils Day. It happened last year. It was incredible. This year, September 1st, we're celebrating it again, and I wanted to do something really special. So I was thinking, in the novel, Dutch travels from Binghamton, New York to Erie, Pennsylvania. There's a bike. This phone is attached to my bike. You can't see it. Well, can you see it? Here, hold on. See? There's my bike. There was a bike in the novel, and Dutch traveled from Binghamton to Erie. He was planning on doing it by bike. He ended up not doing it. But we thought it'd be cool to travel from Erie back to Binghamton on 33 Cecils Day by bike to celebrate. Planning on doing it by bike. He ended up not doing it. But we thought it'd be cool to travel from Erie back to Binghamton on 33 Cecils Day by bike to celebrate this, to experience the discoveries that Dutch had during that time, to experience some of the things that you experience on a trip of that size. A couple things problem with that. First of all, look at me. It's 264 miles, I think. I'll put a little blurb on the bottom of exactly what it is. And not only is that would have to be done over 2 or 3 days, then you have the logistics of getting a bike up there and back. You've got hotels. What if there's weather? So there's a lot of these things, but still doing that in 2 or 3 days is a big overhaul. I didn't think I could do it. But I really wanted to do it. So I started thinking, well, why do we have to do it in 3 days? Why not do it in 45 days? Why not do it over time, but just track the miles? 264 total miles from Erie, Pennsylvania to Binghamton. So this is week 1. I've done it for 7 days. I've been riding around for 7 days. I've done 53 miles in 1 week. So if I average 45 miles, I can do it before 33 Cecils Day. We're there. So that's part of it. That's the really cool thing. I'm going to commit to riding 264 miles before September 1st, before we go to the Belmar and Barnes & Noble for 33 Cecils Day. But here's the cool thing. So I didn't want to just do it to do it. I wanted to do it and experience things that you discover on the road. So I made myself be ultra observant during that time, and just to look at things and absorb the things that you would on a trip like that. So in my 53 miles this week, this is what I found out. I don't know what it means, but I think it's very interesting. So as you're riding around, a big guy on a bicycle is kind of hard to ignore. There's certain types of people that you come encounter with. When I would see other bicyclists, guys with the bike helmets, guys with the racing pants, or just guys out, for afternoon, or guys down on their luck, that's the main part of transportation. As I would pass them in my 53 miles in my first week, none of them would wave back. I would have waved, none would wave back. Doesn't mean they're bad, I just think it's interesting. The same thing with people on the sidewalk. If they'd be walking on the sidewalk, I'd be going, they'd make eye contact, but they wouldn't wave back. 2 groups of people Every time over this 53 miles, wave back. Motorcycles, figure that out, a big motorcycle, and then you got a big guy on a bike. Every time I waved, I would get a nod or I'd get a wave. E-bikes, nothing. And joggers. As joggers would come, they'd see me, I'd wave, they'd wave back. I have no idea what this means. I'm collecting data right now for 33 Cecils Day, but I think it's interesting that those two groups of people, for some reason, connect to a big guy on a bicycle more than bicyclists or people just walking. Don't know what it means yet, but it's some of the amazing data you're going to get if you continue watching this. So if you're watching this, please subscribe. We're going to keep posting these ridiculous things up until 33 Cecils Day, September 1st. Please hit like, please subscribe to this channel, and we're going to keep collecting all this stuff that hopefully someone can use or find interesting or inspirational or useful. Thanks.